Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing on this Saturday? Well, we're going to get started in just 2 minutes. Come on in. Let me know what city and state you are checking in. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Hello, LinkedIn. Good to see everybody. And we're going to get started at the bottom of the hour. Come on in, let me know what city and state you are checking in from on this glorious Saturday. Hello. How you doing? Welcome everyone. Great to see everybody. Hello. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Go on, give a shout out. Let me know what city and state you are checking in from. Go ahead and comment in the chats. Gonna get started in less than 60 seconds. How's everybody doing today? Happy Saturday. I just came back from a craft fair that they were doing in my community at the clubhouse. So that was nice. It was good to see everybody. Welcome everyone. How are you? Oh my gosh. So I had to go live today because there's something on my mind that's bothering me. And you notice I titled today's topic as shocking news, right? Because it is shocking. And when I saw it, I just, all I could really do, everyone, was just kind of shake my head. All I could do was just shake my head. And so what I'm going to do right now is I want to play a quick video, and then we're going to come back and talk about it. Hey, David. Good to see you, my friend. David, what city and state are you checking in from? Thank you for joining. So glad you have joined us. Mr. David Rivera Jr. Thank you for joining. So what I'm going to do, everyone, David's checking in from Lake Mary, Florida. David, the topic today is going to be relevant to you. It is absolutely going to be relevant to you. And anybody else that's watching. Honestly, it's for everyone. But there's some things going on that we need to talk about. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play a quick video, and then we're going to come back and have a conversation because this is just crazy. All right, here we go.
For my rate to go up by that much is just, I can't wrap my head around it. I don't understand why it's gone up so much.
Florida's property insurance crisis hits home with a head-spinning increase for this Bay Area teacher.
Am I the only one with an 80% increase? Are there other people in my, in the same boat as I am? And what can be done about this?
Tonight, 8 on Your Side investigator Masa Saidi is looking for those answers as lawmakers hold a special session this week to fix the insurance crisis. Good evening, I'm Keith Cate.
And I'm Stacey Scheibel. Thank you for joining us. In just the last hour, in fact, the Florida Senate passed a bill that promises to fix some of the problems with the property insurance issue in the state. Now that bill goes to the Florida House, and if it passes there, it will go to the governor's desk for his signature. The bill would prop up state-run Citizens Property Insurance, in turn, reducing Florida homeowners. Now, as all of this unfolds in Tallahassee, 8 on Your Side is focusing on people in the Bay Area, like that teacher you just heard from, dealing with these giant increases.
Well, she's not alone. Many of you have reached out to us saying that you're desperate for help and you believe something's got to give. Our investigator Masa Saidi joining us now because she has one woman's story to share with us tonight.
Good evening, Keith and Stacy. So this is Megan Lucas. She has 3 jobs, 2 kids, and as you both just said, she's dealing with this massive surprise property insurance bill. She contacted me wanting to know why she was experiencing this dramatic spike, and tonight I'm getting her answers.
I nearly lost my heart. I couldn't believe it. We all work really hard for our money.
Do you feel like your future is threatened by this?
I do. If this insurance just keeps going up, I'm not going to be able to afford to live here at this beautiful home that I worked so hard for.
Megan Lucas cannot wrap her head around it. Last week, she received her annual policy renewal from Security First Insurance Company. Megan's premium jumped from less than $4,000 to nearly $7,000.
I called them and I wanted to see what happened. And, their answer was pretty generic, just about the increases over the whole state.
Unsatisfied, Megan says she called 8 on Your Side. In 2016, Megan moved into this New Port Richey home. 2 years ago, she filed just one little claim after a pipe burst.
So it was up here.
Megan found a contractor. She says Security First approved the estimate and paid out the claim. Less than $5,000?
Less than $5,000. Am I the only one with an 80% increase? Are there other people in my, in the same boat as I am?
Question: did Megan's premium nearly double just because she filed one claim? Insurance brokers tell me filing a claim can impact your premium big time. But tonight, Security First says that's not what happened here. Quote, there's been a substantial increase in the cost of building materials, and that results in a need to make the appropriate adjustments. Rate increases are being seen throughout Florida. Security First says the cost of reinsurance, litigation, and fraud all play a role.
I would really like to see some caps on these sort of things. If you want to increase it in steps, that's great. But this huge jump, almost double, is just a lot for people to stomach.
So as we've been talking about, there is a special session that is underway right now, but unfortunately, there is absolutely no talk about capping premiums. But I was able to get Megan in touch with Security First. They tell me that there's different pricing options available. So they're in touch and they're going to work with her, hopefully come up with some sort of resolution and she can lower that bill, because that is dramatic, guys.
That was a big.
Crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So if you heard, and it just bothers me, she's a teacher. We already know teachers don't make a lot of money. Not only is she a teacher, but she's working not 1, not 2, but 3 jobs. And she has children. And the reason why I wanted to have a conversation about this is because I feel her pain. So I have 2 properties. I have a property in Brevard County, and I have a property here in Polk County. And I just want to share, in 2022, there go my dog. I knew she was going to want to go out and make noise. But in 2022, can I tell you, my property taxes, now I purchased a home in 2021, but in 2022, my property taxes increased by $3,983.87, and then had the nerve to go up an additional this year, an additional $131.43. That's just the taxes, okay? That's just the taxes. But let's talk about the bottom line and what it looks like for the bottom line. Polk County, my mortgage with the escrow increased by an extra $805.91. Extra $805.91. That's this year. Okay, but let's talk about Brevard County. My property in Brevard County, the insurance from 2021 to 2022, it went up an extra $1,938 for the year. $1,938 for the year. And the mortgage with the escrow included 2022 went up an extra $660.98. I was looking on the news, and this gentleman's policy, I believe he was in Louisiana. His policy went up by 250%. His homeowner's insurance. 250%. So, what's happening? Insurance rates are on the rise. But it's not just insurance, is it? Everything is going up. Everything is going up. And so my question to everyone is, what are you doing about it? And I want you to ask yourself this question, because yes, this is talking about people who own homes, but guess what, renters? You guys are feeling it too. Because if we have properties that we're renting out and our insurance and our taxes are going up, guess what? Upon your lease renewal, your rent is going up. So this is not just affecting property owners, it's affecting everyone. But guess what? It's not just, it's inflation across the board. It's inflation across the board. So rent is going up, mortgages are going up, taxes are going up, insurance is going up, gas is going up, food is going up. Don't believe the hype when mainstream media is telling you, not even just telling you, lying to our faces, telling us Thanksgiving was cheaper this year. What are you talking about? What alternate universe are you living on? Seriously. Prices are down. What? Jobs are up. Straight, bold-faced lies. And I'm just so sick of it. And the thing is, and I have to say this, when I got the letter showing that my mortgage was going to increase by so much, first I was shocked at the amount it went up. But then I was grateful and thankful. Why? Because I got it. Because I got it. I'm so thankful that I started a home-based business 7 years ago, because there was no way for me to project and see that we would have the type of economy that we're living right now. And I remember 7 years ago when we moved to Florida in 2010, how hard it was for my family and I. My husband and I, we struggled. We struggled to find jobs that would pay us well. We were struggling to pay the rent. We were struggling to buy diapers and formula and, things like that. I remember being so broke that I couldn't even afford to take my son to Dairy Queen to get ice cream. Couldn't afford to go to the dollar store. And back then, the dollar store was actually $1. Remember that? Seems like so long ago when stuff in the dollar store was actually $1 and not $1.25 or $2, right? But I couldn't even afford to go to the dollar store back then and buy little cheap toys for him, because we were just so broke and doing everything that we could to just keep food in the house and to keep gas in the car. Things are really hard. And so I'm thankful that I said yes to starting a business 7 years ago, because I'm telling you, I don't know where my family would, I don't know how we would make ends meet in today's economy if I didn't have residual income coming into my household. I'm being honest. And so my question to all of you today is, if you got a letter today or a notice stating that in order to keep a roof over your head, you're going to have to come up with an extra $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, what would you do? Type it in the comments. I want to know. What would you do? What would that look like for you and your family? Because I could tell you, if I didn't have my home-based business, I'd be losing my house right now. Both of them. Because there is no way with the income, the salary I was making at my corporate job, that I'd be able to come up with an extra $600 or $800 to keep my house. We would have had to sell the house and go live somewhere else. And guess what? The go live someone else isn't even a better option. Because do you realize people's rent are more than other people's mortgages right now? And here's the thing. I did all the right things when I built this house. I paid off all my debt, increased my credit score. It was in the high 700s, right? Had a good, healthy down payment. I even paid extra to buy down the points to get the interest rate as low as possible. So I have an amazing interest rate. It's awesome. But I can't control homeowners insurance. I can't control property taxes. And so all the things that I did right, it didn't stop my mortgage from going up $800. I remember when I got my first apartment, my rent wasn't even $800. It was like $550. And here my mortgage has gone up by $800 at one of my properties, right? That doesn't include the extra $600 over the last 2 years that my rental property went up. It is outrageous, Lorna. It is absolutely outrageous. And every day I'm like asking myself, how are people surviving? How are you all doing it? What are some of the things that you're doing to help you, balance this inflation, to combat it? What are you doing? That teacher, she's working 2 additional jobs. 2. I can't imagine. I mean, there's only 24 hours in a day. And you have a family and you're working 3 jobs just to make ends meet. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And so my question to everyone, what's your plan B? What do you have going on to bring in additional income into your home so you're not being a slave to a job? Because I'll tell you, if you don't have something that's generating residual income, you will never have financial freedom. You will always be a slave to the dollar. And I promise you, every day I am just so thankful that I said yes to starting my business 7 years ago and had that time to build it up so that when 2023 happened and I was hit with this $800 increase in my mortgage, just one of them, I'm in a better position than had I not. And so I don't care what you're doing outside of your 9 to 5, you better be doing something. You have got to be doing something. Having an additional stream of income is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Because these prices, these things, it's crazy. I was watching a video. I should have saved it on here to show you. It was on TikTok on Black Friday. And this young lady went into Target and they went into Walmart, And you know how they have the sale sign, it says Black Friday, 30, 40% off or whatever. They pulled the sign and the everyday price was the exact same price as the Black Friday supposed sale. Do these people think we're stupid? I think they do. I think they do. I think they think we're stupid. I remember Black Friday when it was a sale, it was 75% off, 80% off. It was something that made you want to get out of your bed at 3 a.m. and go wait in somebody's line. What is 30%? Nothing. 20%. What is that? Unless you're spending thousands of dollars on an item, what is that? Nothing. These people think we're stupid. And I'm just so tired of it. So yeah, this is part of a rant as well. But I'm just like, these people that own these businesses, not this year, Karen. The stores were empty because there was another video where people were out on Black Friday, parking lots to these retail stores empty. This guy was in a mall. Where was he at in the mall? I'm trying to think what state he was in. Was he in Arizona? I don't remember. But I don't care. Whatever mall across the country on Black Friday, they are normally packed, right? To park, you got to park all the way, in the outskirts of the parking lot. But no, he was walking through the mall and it was empty. It was absolutely empty. No crowds, nowhere. I saw another video. This guy was standing in front of Best Buy on Black Friday waiting for them to open the doors, and you see the salesperson come open the door. Guess what? He was the only one there walking in. There was nobody behind him. There was no line. So what is that telling you? It's crazy. Y'all gotta wake up. If you don't have a plan B business, I'm not talking about your plan B can't be a second job or a third job. That's 2 jobs are for 2 people. So guess what 3 jobs are for? 3 people. Nobody should have to work 2 and 3 jobs to keep a roof over their head. Nobody. You got to start a business. And I don't care what business you decide to do. I feel that God has given us all gifts, and we should be using our gifts to provide for ourselves. So guess what? If you're talented at doing hair, you need to start a business doing hair. If you're talented with numbers, you need to start a business where you get to use those talents, whether it's doing taxes or maybe you're tutoring and helping in math or something, independent contractor, something. If you're great at organizing, like that's your thing, like, oh, I love to be organized, start an organization business. Do you realize people pay other people to come and organize their closets, organize their kitchens and pantries and stuff? Do you realize people do that? Ronnie said, my plan B is to move into an Amish community, learn to grow and sell corn. That works too. That works too. Amish people are smart. They use their hands and their gifts to provide. What do? Go work on somebody's plantation. Helping a CEO of these other companies buy their next vacation home, their next luxury car. It's sad. Society, we got to change. We got to change. We got to learn to do things differently. We got to get out of the slave mentality. And I'm not talking about slave as in Black people being slaves. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a slave to the system. This affects everybody. I don't care what color you are. It's nothing to do with color. And can we also stop bringing race into every damn thing, please. I'm so sick of that too. You want to end racism? Stop talking about it. You're not struggling to pay your bills because of your race. You are struggling to pay your bills because of the choices you've made. Period. Has nothing to do with your skin color. So let's stop that too. I love you too, Jen. So what's your plan B? What are you going to do differently for 2024? Because you don't want to wait until the new year and come up with these New Year resolutions that you're going to do something differently to win for your family. And you didn't even hit your New Year's resolutions from 2020 or 2021 or 2022, and you haven't hit them for 2023. So now what? Now what? The time to make a change? Today. Not some ambiguous date on a calendar that you pick. Because we can't control the system. They could have told me my mortgage was going up by $1,000. I can't control that. I told you I did everything right to make sure that my mortgage payment would be as low as humanly possible. And it did not stop them from increasing it by $800. And I would venture to say that everybody at some point has been approached about a business opportunity or an investment opportunity. I would venture to say that. My question is, what was your response to that person? Did you just shun it? Not interested, didn't even take a look at it? Did you block them? Did you delete them? Whoever shared a business opportunity with you, guess what? They were looking out for you, not for them. They already made the decision to get started. They're already getting paid. They reached out to you to try to help you. Because guess what? You don't know when the next increase in something is going to happen. None of us knew the pandemic, scamdemic was coming. None of us knew it. None of us knew we were going to be stuck in our houses for months. Some people without a way to generate income. Ronnie says, it's amazing to me how the taxpayers bailed out these same institutions, crooks. Now they have the audacity to increase the cost of their financial products in a recession. Really, it's true. And guess what? We ain't in a recession. We're in a depression. We were in a recession in 2021. We're in a depression. Don't believe me? Go look back at the statistical data of the last depression and compare it to today. And you will see we are in a much worse situation today than we were in the last depression. Statistically. So please stop believing everything you see on the media, the mainstream media. Whatever they saying, it's the exact opposite. They're telling you things are great and improving to make you feel better, but let's be honest, is your bank account in agreement with them? I doubt it. So why am I coming on today? Partly to vent and rant. I can do that. It's my channel. But really, I want to impress upon everyone, you need a plan B income source that is generating residual income. Not just passive income, residual, where that money is coming in month after month after month after month, whether you do something or not. Because it's just that. Things are just that bad. Are they going to get better? Absolutely. Everything's about to change. Everything is about to change. If you're not paying attention, you need to start looking at global news, not the news happening in this country. Go look at the news that's from Europe. Go look at the news from China. Go look at the news from Australia. Start paying attention to global news. Our financial system across the globe is collapsing. Dozens of banks have closed down. Dozens. We're going through a global financial reset right now. But the thing is, they keep us in debt to the dollar and chasing a dollar, so that you're so preoccupied on working and chasing a dollar, you're totally oblivious to what's going on in the world. Will do, Jen. Pay attention. Prepare. Make sure your household is not a casualty to what's going on in the world right now. Start looking at home-based businesses that you can do on the side. Because you got to ask yourself, how many of you have ever gone into work early? Just type guilty in the chat. Anybody ever go in early? Get some, get ahead, get a jump on things. Anybody ever stay late? Just type guilty in the chat. Anybody ever work through their lunch break because things were just, so hectic at work? You're like, I'll just eat and still work. Anybody ever not take their 15-minute breaks? You're entitled to 2 of them legally, right? You not take it? Anybody? And anybody you ever go into work on your day off because they were short-staffed? I'm just asking. And so getting back to the slave mentality has nothing to do with your color. It's a mentality. Why is it that we are so willing to go above and beyond from 9 to 5 to build someone else's dreams, but we're not willing to bring that same energy from 5 to 9 to go after our own dreams? Ask yourself that question. Because when you get that letter saying that your rent or your mortgage is going up $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, you think your job is gonna you can go in there and ask them for an increase? Good luck. Good luck with that. They barely want to give you a 3% increase. Barely. They're not going to do anything for you. They don't give a darn about you. But you're willing to go above and beyond that to help these corporations that could care less about you. As if these CEOs should be making $300 million a year. Thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands of dollars in salary. And they barely give their employees 3%. Oh, but you go above and beyond for them, but you turn down the person who tried to show you a business opportunity where you could help yourself. And I get it. I'll be the first to tell you, every opportunity is not for everybody. I've done several home-based businesses. And this is why network marketing companies produce the most millionaires in the industry. You know why I love network marketing? Because it doesn't matter if you come from jail or Yale, you have the same opportunity to win for your family. It doesn't matter if you have a GED or a PhD. You have the same opportunity to win for your family. And so to all of you out there who have had nothing but negative things to say about the people who are in network marketing, they're smarter than you. A lot smarter than you. Why do I say that? Because they saw an opportunity for them to win for themselves and for their family that they could control. They understood you get out of it what you put into it. And so I celebrate everybody who has a network marketing business making residual passive income. I celebrate y'all. Paparazzi, Mary Kay, Planet Marketing, whatever business you're in, I celebrate you. Because you did something to prepare yourself for this economy that other people weren't, I'm not going to say smart enough, didn't have the courage to do. Starting a business is not for the faint of heart. It's not. And so to everyone that has started a network marketing business, I salute you. Because you had the courage to do something that so many other people don't have the courage to do. It's not easy to build a business. Any business, whether it's network marketing or a brick and mortar, it's not easy. But the people who chose network marketing as their plan B, brilliant. Low startup, no inventory. Most cases, depending on what you're in, what you're selling. Proven success system. Support, training. I mean, when you start a network marketing business, it's a business in a box. Everything you need to be successful is in place. Everything. Low overhead. I mean, you can't beat it. So I would encourage everyone, and I'm being really serious about this. If anybody has ever reached out to you to share a home-based business opportunity or an investment opportunity, go back and take a look at it. Nobody's saying you got to do it. You ain't got to spend no money. But stop making decisions based on ignorance. Can we not do that in 2024? Let's get some facts. Let's get some information. Information is free. At least take a look at it and then decide. Ask some questions. Definitely ask questions. And then make a decision. But to not look at an opportunity because you think everything somebody presents you is a scam is ignorant, and it's only hurting you. And at the end of the day, if it makes sense, it makes dollars. I have a friend right now who makes more money in her jewelry business than she does at her full-time job in a doctor's office. Crazy, right? Now she works hard. She puts the time in her business. It's a lot of effort. She got to make the investment and buy. I mean, she getting her hustle on, But she makes more money doing that than she does at her full-time job in a doctor's office. And like I said, every business is not for everybody. But take the time to look at different opportunities and see what's going to be a good fit for you. Or at a minimum, take a look at the opportunity because you might know someone in your family or a close friend who's struggling right now, who needs another stream of income, and you might find the perfect opportunity that's for them. Share it with them if it's not for you. But do something instead of complaining. Do something instead of just praying and asking God to fix the situation. You fix it. He's giving you opportunities. He's putting people in front of you that have other things going on, wanting to share it with you, but you keep shutting it down and then going back and ask him to make a way. And he keeps sending you somebody else with another opportunity. You shut them down, and then the next night you're on your knees asking for God to make a way. And then he sends you somebody else with another opportunity, and you keep shutting it. Stop it. Our children did not ask to be here, and they're struggling because of our decisions. We got to do better. And so that's all I wanted to come on and talk about today as we are going through the last month of 2023. I wanted to really give people a reality check of what's really going on in the world. Because again, I'm tired of mainstream media lying to us, telling us that the economy's getting better. No, it's not. It's not. Not when you have teachers working 3 jobs. Not when you have homeowners, home insurances going up 250%. Not when you have people's renewal leases going up $400, like my aunt. Not when your mortgage is going up $600 and $800, like me. I need y'all to do better. I need y'all to get out of your comfort zone and get into your money zone. I need you to stop watching TV. Stop watching all those people making their money while your bank account is looking pitiful. Stop. Do something. You have gifts. You're smart. You're intelligent. You work well with your hands. You have great ideas. And what are you doing with them? Sitting on a couch watching Netflix and Hulu? Stop. Those people making their money while you're struggling. Do something with that time that's going to put you in a better position to win. And I'm going to leave y'all with this, because I'm going to do a lot more videos to help people change their mindset about a bunch of different things. But here's the base of what I want everybody to understand. I want you all to start looking at your life like a GPS. You know, when you get in your car, you're going to a brand new destination. You turn your car on, and what happens? The GPS comes on. What's the first thing your GPS wants to know from you? Where are you going? Where are you going? Your GPS cannot give you turn-by-turn instructions unless it knows what the destination is. And so my question to all of you is, where do you want to be 5 years from now? If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? If you could build your dream home, what type of features would it have? You could drive your dream car, what you driving? How you spending your time every day? This is your dream life, your ideal life. Where would you like to be 5 years from now? Because the reason why a lot of you are still struggling is because you keep making decisions based on your current circumstances instead of making decisions based on where you want to be 5 years from now. And so if you keep making decisions based on your present circumstances, guess where you're going to stay? In your present circumstances. But if you keep making decisions based on where you want to be 5 years from now, then every decision you make is going to get you closer to that. There's a reason why when you get in your car, the the windshield is huge, right? But the rear view is small. There's a reason. Because you got to focus on where you're going, not where you've been or where you are. And so the problem that I see with a lot of people is they have no clue where they want to be 5 years from now because they're so focused on their current circumstances. And I'm telling you, rich people plan year to year, wealthy people plan decade to decade. It's only middle class people that plan month to month, which is why they stay middle class. So we got to change our mindset, and then you can change your money. Anybody have any questions? And did you all enjoy today's topic? Did you find any value in anything that I shared today? I'm just speaking from my heart because I'm just tired of seeing people struggle. I'm really tired of seeing people struggle. My mentor says the best way to help poor people is to not be one of them. And I agree. And I keep going back to when I got that letter telling me that my mortgage payment was going up by $800. And like I said, my initial reaction was shock. Like, did they just tell me my mortgage went up $800 because of taxes and insurance? Did they just tell me my mortgage went up $800 because of tax increases and insurance increases? I was shocked. I was shocked. And then all I could do was say, thank you, Jesus, for my business. Because I got it. I got it. It ain't taking no food off of my table. It's not going to stop me from living my lifestyle. It's not taking away from anything I want to do for my son. Because I said yes to an opportunity 7 years ago with the vision of where I wanted to be 5 years from now. So go back to those people who have reached out to you to share a business opportunity or an investment opportunity. Not everything is a scam. Do your research. Because there are some scams out there. Do your research. But knowledge is power. Talk to the people that are actually in these businesses and ask questions. Don't go on the internet Googling, because whatever your belief is, you will find something on the internet to either support it or discredit it. So when I say do your research with people that are actually in the business making money and ask them how they did it, what their challenges were. Ask to see the compensation plan. Do that kind of research. But like I said, doing a Google search on somebody's company, go Google Disney right now and tell me if it's all rainbows and unicorns. Go Google Amazon. Tell me, is it all rainbows and unicorns, or are you going to find some negative stuff about Amazon and Disney if you were to do your research on them? I'm just saying. Talk to the successful people that are in these companies and ask questions. They are not paid actors or actresses. They're actually in there doing the work. And ask them, what does the work actually look like? I see you making all this money, but what does the work look like? What are your challenges in this business? How do you overcome them? These are the types of things that you should be asking. Not reading some article from some disgruntled person who failed at their home-based business because they didn't do the work. I'm sick of that too. You didn't do the work, so you just gonna come and badmouth the company. You're a loser. But yet there's hundreds and thousands of people in that same exact company that you failed at that are thriving. So what's the common denominator? You. And here's the other thing. Support other small businesses. As much as I love and order everything from Amazon, I also support small businesses. You know, people like you and me. Stop giving all your money to these big box stores when you have friends that have small businesses that can provide you with even better product. Way better product, made in the USA, and not coming on a container ship from China. It's the holidays. Support these small businesses so that these teachers don't have to have 3 jobs. You get what I'm saying? Someone was asking me prior to Thanksgiving, Tanisha, you cooking? Nope. Catering. Yeah, it sounds bougie. I hired a chef to deliver food. But guess what? I'm supporting his small business. Yep. Could I do my own nails? I could. But my neighbor up the road has a nail business. So every 3 weeks, I go to her house to get my nails done because I'm supporting a small business. Every 4 weeks, y'all know I got my locks, right? They doing good, right, y'all? Oh my gosh, it's getting thick. Right? Every 4 weeks, I got to braid and band my hair to wash it. And then I go to my girl to get my retie. But guess what? I don't even wash my own hair because I have a neighbor in this community who does hair. So I pay her to wash my hair. Supporting a small business. So do your research. Stop turning down opportunities before you even look at them. At least look at them. And like I said, even if you know up front it's not for you, it might be the perfect opportunity for a family member or close friend that you know. And wouldn't it be a blessing to introduce something to someone that absolutely changes their life? I introduced this business to my business that I'm in. I introduced it to my best friend. She got started. And now she's doing the business full time, and her parents live with her. And she's able to be there for her parents as they get older, taking them to their doctor's appointments and, you know, helping them with all that stuff. That goes with aging parents. She wouldn't be able to do all the things she does for her parents if she was still working the job. But because I shared a business opportunity with her, she now has time freedom to spend with her aging parents. So, with that being said, your takeaways from today that I want everyone to really, really look at as we finish out 2023. Number one, where do you want to be 5 years from now? And I don't want you to just think about it. I want you to write it down and make it plain. What type of lifestyle would you like to be living 5 years from now? And how much money do you need coming in monthly to sustain that lifestyle? Number two, stop giving the energy to these corporations and not give that same energy to yourself to go after your dreams. Because they don't care about you. I promise you, if you drop dead tonight, your position will be posted on Indeed or LinkedIn by tomorrow. So stop giving them your all, your extra. Save that extra for you and your business. Work your job with integrity from 9 to 5. Work your job with integrity from 9 to 5. But from 5 to 9, that's your time to go after your dreams. Stop giving it to them. And go look at some of these opportunities that you refused to look at before. Because they may just help you be in position, but when the next storm comes, you're prepared. And like I said, not every opportunity is for everybody. My opportunity is not for everybody. Matter of fact, I don't want everybody in my opportunity. I'm picky. I'm looking for a certain type of person to join my business. It's not for everybody. But if you have not been shown an opportunity that you feel is a good fit for you and you're still looking, reach out to me. I'm going to post a link in the description where if you're looking for an opportunity, I'll be happy to share mine with you. It may or may not be for you. Don't know. But you look at it for yourself and decide. But that's not what this live stream was about. This live stream was about getting off the plantation, changing your mindset, and getting yourself in a position where 2024 is going to be your winning season, not your losing season. And it starts with decisions that you make now. All right. So that is my time. We are right at 1 hour. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. I appreciate you supporting me. If you loved this video, go ahead and hit that like button and share it. And also subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe. I'm going to have a lot more content that can help you. We're going to talk about some fun things. Matter of fact, one of my next videos that I'm going to do is some of my favorite things. Because can I tell you, I buy everything, almost everything for this house on Amazon. And I've had some products that I've been using for like 2 and 3 years that are really, really good. And I want to come back and share some of those things. So stay tuned, hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified when I go live and you won't miss any of these golden nuggets that I will be sharing with you. But everyone have a great weekend and I'll see you next time.